Royal Birkdale is the second toughest Open Championship venue. Patrick Harrington won here in 2008 with a score of 3 over par. I've been invited along as the stands are being erected to test out my own game on the links, showcase the challenges the players will face next week, and highlight some of the course's recent design changes. It's time to embrace the spirit of the Open. Okay, on our way to the first tee, I'm going to set the target score at probably quite an ambitious level par. The wind is kicking up and the course rating here is about 73 off the tees we're playing, so 2 above your handicap. I was trying to rack my brains for opening tee shots in Open Championships. It's probably the most daunting.
Yeah.
Lytham's quite nasty.
Lytham's minging.
Muirfield's okay, St Andrews is probably the best. Yeah, this is probably the toughest. We're in it together.
There we go, battle on. Play like James.
All right, first hole, wind is pumping off the left. We're a bit hidden in the grandstands. 420 yard par 4. Got a little 4-iron, try and poke it down there. There's a bunker on the left at 210, which is definitely to be avoided.
Okay.
Very good. Thanks. Okay, 204 yards. Wind sort of helping a fraction off the left. Feels like it's going to fly out of this lie. 7-iron just on the left. Well short, but it's okay. Wind's probably kicking up about 20 miles an hour straight into the wind on this second hole. And the direction of the holes really does vary on this opening stretch. You basically play in every direction, which is always a good sign. Short is never bad on the links. I would have liked to have been a bit closer, but easy enough chip up the green. Sit down, sit. Just push that a bit. Maybe 8 feet, 10 feet right of it. Greens look like they've got a bit of pace to them. The place is in pristine condition. I'll go ahead, George.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 feet-ish for par, pretty straight. All right, bogey to kick things off. Not ideal, but tough opening hole, so at least we're off and running. All right, 385 yard par 4 straight into the wind. Bunkers at like 265, so they're not really in danger. I'm just gonna hit 2-iron straight at them, hopefully. Oh, bit of a nasty kick. I think it's just left rough. 155 straight into the wind. I had 205 on the last hole and I hit 7-iron. I've got 155. I'm gonna hit a chippy 7-iron again. So it is breezy. Straight at it, bunkers left and right. Gotta hit a shot here. Draw. Sit. Sit down. Yeah, it's fine, just right side of the green, just past pin high. I quite like to ask people whether they'd rather win a Masters or an Open, and the honourable amongst us go for the Open. But I can understand why you'd pick the Masters. But when you come to a place like this, you got the yellow flags in, the stands are going up. Don't think you can beat it. Downwind, downhill, 35 feet. Pretty straight though. I mean, it's not out of the question. Wrong side. Thanks. Okay, par at the second. The ship's been steadied. Now we're onto a downwind hole. 325 yard par 4, straight downwind. This 2-iron, it could maybe sneak up if it gets on the right line, sneak up to that sort of front left portion. The green's kind of inaccessible though with the bunkers. I will say we are on some favourable tees today. They're obviously protecting the course for the Open coming in about a month and a half's time. Mats on the fairways in certain spots and forward tees here in particular. The back tee is about 97 yards away back there. This is straight downwind, so there wouldn't have been too much of a disadvantage being back there. Thanks. Thank you. That should be short left. Pretty good. Okay, as hoped for, that did scuttle up to this sort of front left portion. Fairly straightforward little chip. Ah, just kicked left. Whoa, shit. Oh, that's not very good. Okay, 12 feet. A little bit of left to right for birdie. Thank you. Okay, back to level par. We're back on track, but we're heading straight back into the wind again. 181 yards, winds straight off the left, helping a fraction. Bunkers everywhere. You don't want to miss left, that's for sure. No. I mean, terrible shot, but
Loads of green to work with.
chipping it into the wind with lots of green to work with. That's what we'll focus on. Not a very good shot in there, but left was completely dead, and this is just about still alive. Got about 30 yards probably into the wind. Little bump and run. Sit, sit. Not very good. That's terrible. Clumsy. Greens are actually pretty quick. Pretty straight down this hill though, I think. 15 feet. Old dribbler. Thank you. Okay, sloppy bogey there. Back to 1 over. And we're heading now to the completely redesigned 5th hole. There used to be a massive dune on the right there, so you couldn't really see where you were going. Sharper dogleg, whereas now I think it's been shortened a little, way more bunkers around the green. And you can see all the way to the green, so it kind of tempts you into hitting driver, but it's about 290 straight into the wind, so I don't think that's an option today. Good hole, this 5th. There's options off the tee. I think most people will probably lay up, hit about a 200-yard shot, but you can go for it with driver, but you're kind of taking on a lot of risk because the bunkers are steep, and depending on the pin placement, you might not even be able to get close. So I've gone for the smart and boring strategy with a 5-iron. Okay, 126. Starting off the left, a 135 shot straight at it. Thanks. A bit short, maybe 20 feet short of it. All right, 12 feet up the hill, pretty straight. Birdie. Oh yeah. Nasty. Thank you. Cheers. Almost a very professional and measured birdie on that hole, but not to be. 1 over after 5. Could be worse. 6th hole, 450-yard par 5. Straight into the wind, fraction off the right. Bunkers on the right are 230. Could get over those. Thanks.
Lovely ball.
Thank you. There's been some serious conditions here at Royal Birkdale through the years. Like I've already said, Padraig Harrington won in 2008 with 3 over par. I mean, the wind was insane that year. Yeah, we're not seeing it. It's not showing its full teeth. 193, Megan Lie. But I think if we can get it front edge, that's a win. Ah. Sit. Not good, but not a disaster. So silver in that right rough. I feel like I'm in the tournament right now. Open signage behind me. Hacking one out of the cabbage. Plenty of space over the bunker. Sit. 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 Thank you. A little bit past it. Thank you. Just about snuck in. Cheers. Okay, back on track. Could do with a little buffer. Maybe get to 1 under. Maybe that's ambitious. 130 yards. Wind is straight off the right, downhill. I think it's playing about 130. Green looks tiny. Bunkers all around, including that sort of unique donut bunker on the left. No. Go. Ugh.
Very close to being good.
It was very close to being bad as well. All right, 20 feet. Decent bit of right to left on it. Little birdie. Eighth hole, 390 yards, wind sort of helping off the right fraction, straight at that bunker. The 2-iron. Ugh. Minging, but it'll work.
You've got that on a string, young man.
That was a bit of a drop kick, but I'll take it. 98 yards. Straight downwind. That might help with a little bit of nippage. But not particularly exciting. 20 feet right of it. Down the hill, right to left for birdie. Not a very aggressive pitch shot in there, although it has run past quite a bit. Thanks. Level par after 8. Wind straight across off the next, heading back towards the clubhouse. 376. Wind sort of straight off the right, maybe hurting a fraction. I'm not actually sure exactly what's up there. Just gonna hit it on the right edge of that grandstand. Sit down. Sit, 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 sit.
Yeah, good shot.
Thanks. Left semi. I think you can hit driver here down the right, but I'm not really sure what the rough looks like, so thought I'd keep it in play. Poke a little 3-iron down there. So difficult to hit that fairway. Dog leg left to right, cambers to the left, wind off the right. You got to hit like a pretty hard hold up fade, which I did not do. 127 out of this kind of wispy rough, but pins at the front. Massive false front on the green. This is not an easy shot. Just gonna hit like a low 1, run it up. Go. Ah, it's caught on the wrong side of the slope. Go. Not ideal. These are some of the undulations that you maybe don't see on the TV, but I've got a 15-yard pitch up to the flag, and this is the elevation change. Sit. Sit. Tricky little chip, but a bit clunky. Alright, 6 feet, 7, 8 feet probably. Down the hill, a little bit of left to right. 4 par. Oh, you little bastard. Alright, bogey there. Tricky hole. Takes us to 1 over after 9. Hopefully a few birdie chances coming in. 10th hole. 350. Wind is helping off the left. I think it is a 3-iron over that left trap. No. Whoa, that was grim. Miles right. Getting the full Open Championship treatment here. I've hit it 30 yards right of the fairway and we're on a mowed down path. So the guys have got it easy. 59? Yeah, 159. Parting off the left. A little chippy 7. Take that. This looks about pin high, maybe 35 feet right of it. Okay, 25 feet right of it, a bit of a swing. Oh, it's so weak. '11th hole, 350 yards. Another incredibly generous forward tee. Please don't judge me. But we've got about 230 to that right bunker, so into the wind, about a 3-iron, just try and hit it straight at that. Should stay short of it. Miss that, please. Yeah. Yeah, just.
Well played.
Thank you. You don't win the Open without being a quality player, obviously. But I think some venues produce legendary champions, and Royal Birkdale, we've got Palmer, Trevino, Johnny Miller, Tom Watson, Harrington, Spieth, Ian Baker Finch. It's a pretty hot list of winners. 123 straight into the wind. Chippy 9-iron. Go a bit. Go a bit. Ah. Straight down it. Not enough club. Tricky with the mat. Gets it coming out a bit spinnier. Maybe should have taken it into the semi-rough. These are the tactical decisions that the players will definitely not face at the Open. These fringes actually are a bit longer, I imagine, than they will be in a few weeks' time. So this might be the wrong club. But give it a whack. Go, go, go. Thanks. Cheers. I'll just tap it in.
Well done, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Well done,
Cheers. 1 over after 11. Got a serious stretch of golf coming up now. By average score, Birkdale is the second toughest venue on the Open Rota. -5 is the average winning score around here. But Brandon Grace has shot 62 in 2017, so it's doable. Alright, it's 166 pin. Into off the right. It's a 7, it's a chippy 7. The pin is, they've put the pin sort of in the rough on the bank on the right, which is good of them. Go a bit. Go. Go.
Big moves to do, Malt.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane. Tucked around the corner, about 3 off the right and about 3 from the back edge. Good fun. Okay, 60 feet up the hill, down the hill, roller coaster putt. Set. Thanks. 13th hole, stroke index 1, site of the infamous Spieth right winger onto the practice area. We're playing from a slightly more generous tee, the championship tee's over there, but yeah, all I remember is him hitting a shot and going, ah, ah. So hopefully none of that just now. Just a 4-iron required, short of the 250 bunker. Sit. 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 I really hope it's not going in that bunker. Kind of dumb if it has. So for context of how far right Spieth's drive was, that tallest dune over there is what he was running up to see where to hit his recovery shot to. So he's hit it like right of that, where the tented village is now. And if I remember correctly, got a drop away from one of the tour vans and to hit like a 3-iron over. We've got it far easier today, straight downwind. So dumb. 4-iron into a bunker, just hit 5, mate. Feels a bit dumb hitting 5-iron off the hardest hole on the course at Birkdale. But I need to take my medicine now. Now for the fun part. Quality bit of kit that. Don't know where to leave it. 130 yards. Another sloppy layup. Didn't make it out onto the fairway, but fairly accessible little pin here. Wedge. 15 feet right of it. Drop. Draw. Maybe 12 feet right of it. That one got in there closer than I thought it was. 5 feet for par. Be a nice little save. Nice straight. Ooh, snuck in. Thank you. Par against the grain. Take it. 1 over after 13. Got a couple new holes coming up. Okay, 14th hole. Used to be the 15th. They've sort of reshaped it and added a load of new bunkers in. The old 14th is a par 3 that used to connect the 2 holes over here where Spieth started his ridiculous run in the 2017 Open Championship. I'd take a Spieth Eagle on this hole. No. Right. It's fine, just in the rough, but not very good. Especially when I've got a 3-iron in my hand. Pretty lucky again there. Just on a little path. This hole's quite new, so it's kind of, I mean, still bedding in, I guess. 1. Just gonna hit like a 200-yard shot at the left edge of the grandstand, I think. That'll do. So we've reached the now 14th hole, which is the old 15th. It's been reshaped and redesigned, but this is essentially the hole where Spieth made his iconic eagle and told his caddy to go get that. I'm not going to do the same thing because I'm 120 yards short in 2. Right, 107. Pin is left side. Looks like there's plenty of space on the right. Sit down. Sit, 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 sit. Ah, it's long. Silly boy. Long's never good. And this is no different. Bit right to left on this. Tricky up the hill. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Damn. All right. 12 feet for par, fraction left to right. Yeah. Ah, rubbish bogey. Terrible approach shot. 2 over par. Brand new hole this. 152 yards. Biggest green on the course, apparently. Wedge. Straight downwind. Draw. Bit past it, I think.
Great shot, though.
Thanks. 60 feet. up the hill into the wind. This really is a long green, pins tucked right at the front. Go left. Thank you. 16th hole, 320 yards off this tee, again quite generous. A little bit far forward. 220 to the left bunker, into the wind, just gonna have a 4-iron down there. Terrible, terrible shot, left rough. Okay, 130, pin. Decent lie in the rough here, probably more than I deserved. It's just a little wedge. Sit. Sit. Take that. Probably 30 feet left of it. Hopefully it's about pin high. Well, whatever we're gaining in our tees being so far forward, they're definitely making up for in tucking the pins. The last 4 or 5 have been about 3 from the side of the green. Go. Go. Thanks. 17th hole here at Royal Birkdale. Probably the best hole on the course. So many iconic moments have happened here. One in particular is Lee Trevino in the 71 Open. I'll show you the footage now, but he's just giving it all the chat as he's walking into his shot. One of my favourites.
So, sayonara.
And then obviously iconic shot from Patrick Harrington into an absolute hurricane down here to basically win the Open. Okay, it's 500 yards, straight downwind. Driver's a decent shout, but I just feel like 2-iron is just gonna get running around that left corner, so gonna go with that. 2 over par. Birdie finish for level would be quite nice. Let's get on with it. Kick right. It's rubbish. I feel like I've let you down there in many ways. I mean, I should have just welded a driver and see if I could make an eagle, and now I've poked a 2-iron into the rubbish and birdie's looking unlikely. So kind of boring. Apologies for that. Need to remember that I'm trying to entertain. This is not very entertaining. Let's get 58, just short of the bunkers. 169, pins right up the back, downwind. Please, please, be good. Oh, thank God. I feel like it's some kind of redemption for letting you down and hitting a 2-iron off that tee. A little bit of excitement there. That's sailing in, just curving a few yards left of the pin. Anyway, birdie required to get back to 1 over par. Probably 7 feet past it. Slightly down the hill. Looks fairly straight. Thank you. Cheers. Redemption. It's downwind today, but my God, what a brutal finishing hole. There are bunkers literally everywhere. If you miss about a 15-yard gap, you're probably going to end up in a bunker. 506 yards. Fancy making par here to win the Open? All right, 18th hole, 460 from this tee. Playing, it says it's par 5, we'll play as a par 4. Wind's down off the left. Left edge of the yellow scorer's hut is the line. Go. Keep going. In terms of finishing holes, I don't think there's a tougher one and maybe even a better one on the Open rota. You cannot take a step wrong and get away with a par here. You've got to hit perfect shots. So whoever wins, they deserve it. Flipping heck. 230 left in. So you've basically got to take on these bunkers if you want to have any chance of guaranteeing a par or making a birdie. I thought you could lay up short of this and have about 200 in, but clearly not. Yeah, you've got to thread the needle. Take note, Scotty Scheffler. Right side of the green, perfect. Birdie required. Oh, kick left, please. Oh, just kick straight. Damn. Front right, maybe of the green, maybe in the bunker. Whose name do we want to see on the top of that leaderboard on Sunday? My vote, Justin Rose. This for 3 and to shoot level par. Ah. Damn. Not to be. Okay, 4 or 5 feet for 4. And 1 over. Ah. Heartbreaking. Okay, 2 over par at Royal Birkdale. Bit breezy, forward tees, tricky pins. Not quite what we were after, but an amazing day nonetheless. I'm looking forward to tuning in, seeing how the guys fare in the Open Championship.